Today we're making one of my favorite classic drinks, and one that's grown on Derek over the years. The Negroni. Stay tuned.
Awesome.
Yep.
Welcome to Combat Cocktails. Derek and Ian are going to make for you the Negroni today. Because everybody loves a good Negroni. We just talked about this like one or so videos ago, or like, hey, what's that love it or hate it cocktail?
One or so videos ago.
And then...
Nailed it.
See, I did the big thing. Because I don't know when the gunpowder gin's going to come out now. So I'm trying to be all secretive. Hopefully I put out the gunpowder gin review by now. We're going to use gunpowder gin for this drink. So it's a 1-1-1. 1 ounce Campari, 1 ounce of gin, 1 ounce of Sweet Vermouth, and an orange peel. Can we still do the orange peel? Probably.
Sure. The one we actually talked about this in, though, was the... daiquiri.
The daiquiri. Link for the daiquiri. Where we talked, somebody had asked, question of the day. They gave us a donation, asked a question. We answered it to our best of our abilities. And it turns out this is the drink. Now, this entire catalog of videos that I put in order was designed for Dan's presence because two things. I know his wife likes Aperol Spritz, so I thought that would be good. Obviously, they weren't able to make it this week, but...
And you know he can't stir.
So I was like, this is fun. We can have a... Don't hide in shit in front of your workspace.
I thought you were making space for him.
No, I'm trying to make it so people can see what you're doing so they don't complain. Like, why does Ian always make drinks behind shit?
It's because I have a better digital presence than I do a personal presence.
I could put my other camera up here. I'm still figuring it all out. Because 4K is big. Fucking huge. So I'm just trying to make sure I can handle all the fucking data. See, it's so...
A lot of data.
Yeah.
It's all about the data.
It's like gigabytes a minute. It's insane.
It's a lot.
Yeah. More than I could download in college ever.
Yes. Over the whole year.
Yeah.
We tried on Napster.
I know. Well, showing our age.
What's his face's porn computer?
Oh my god.
John or Luke?
No. There's somebody that he lived in one of the other dorms, and he wanted me to keep his computer while he had to go home for something, and I'm like, why is the hard disk red? What's going on? He's like, well, I'm kind of serving porn. I'm like, on college campus in my dorm room. He's like, well, yeah. I'm like, so nobody could use the internet because it wasn't routed right. So when I shut off his computer, the entire campus internet came back. And I was like, motherfucker, this guy's computer's off as long as it's here. And then he eventually took it down. Even with the adult check in the front, it still was fucking... Anyway.
Ridiculous.
It was stupid. This drink...
What are we doing for a garnish? Are we doing a full... No, orange
What, I don't know. What do you do? You're a Negroni guy?
I'm an idiot.
1919, Florence, Italy. Boom! That is the scene. There's some lore around it that says that an Italian bartender requested a stronger version of Americano.
I feel like I'm there, Derek.
And then, here you go. I'm like, Ian, I would love a stronger version of Americano. Does this pour over ice? I don't know.
This is a neat drink.
Eric said he's trying to sneak in the roofie. I see you, Ian. I see you.
Straight in a glass with a large cube.
Okay, I drink it neat.
Really? Well, you can drink it however you want.
I'll put it...
If you drink it neat, then that's you.
I'll put some ice in there for you, though.
We don't have a large cube, so...
So I have two shots. I got this one, and then... So you drink it like a Sazerac?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because I just chilled it.
Because... Yeah, that's true.
But now I'm going to dilute it.
No, you're not. You're going to drink it way faster than that. So Gary Regan, who did some historical research on this drink, says it's showing up in cocktail lists 300% more than it used to just 10 years ago.
I believe
Thank you,
that.
hipsters.
Yep. Second.
Thank you, hipsters. The only thing I'm ever thanking you for. Thank you.
This is a fucking hipster drink.
It is.
Like, this is what all the hipsters are ordering because they're like, nobody knows about this one.
I don't care if everybody's drinking it.
That's right.
I don't care if nobody's drinking it. I like it.
You had a hipster encounter at some point with this, didn't you? I thought there was a story last time we made a Negroni about you being a hipster. Or maybe you didn't want to be a hipster. You thought you were being a hipster.
Yeah. No, I don't want to feel like a hipster when I order it. I just like the drink.
Yeah. That's the problem with some really popular things. But when they happen, you're like, you don't want to be like,
he doesn't want to be hipster.
Just to let you know, I drank this before it was popular.
I would never tell anybody that.
Right, because now it sounds like a lie.
Yeah. Now it sounds like you're trying to
not
have status. And I don't really care about
you don't
status.
That is a hipster move right there. You don't care about status?
Shut the fuck up. I'm not a hipster. Just because I'm wearing a vest and a hat and have a beard. I'm from fucking Maine.
Those
dude.
were cool once. Maine was cool once. Remember that guy that wrote those books?
That Darnold migrated there. Stephen King. Yeah. Okay, so
He still lives there.
I don't know if he's cool, but
I don't know. So
I met him once.
Did you?
He wasn't that cool. He was nice, but not cool.
How do you know? Did you hang out with long enough to know that he wasn't cool?
Well, the interaction I had was not necessarily the coolest,
No.
so I'll go with that. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't cool.
Yeah, you wouldn't categorize it as cool.
I wouldn't categorize it as cool.
So to answer Steven's question, when did Derek last do a check to see if we were actually recording? So here's a freaky funky fact for you, Steven. My old camera had the red record button under it, so I had to go like this
Now
in
it's
order
on.
to
Can
see
you
it.
see it from where it is?
It's right
Yeah,
there.
okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't know if with it coming out, if you were behind it.
Oh,
so
because
it
of
was-
the fucking big ass expensive motherfucking lens I got on the front of that thing.
Yes, I didn't know if that got in the way of the light.
No,
But you're tall enough now. Apparently, now that we're in 4K, you're tall enough to be over that.
I had to get a lens adapter for that thing. The lens adapter was $500.
Your live stream made good.
So if you want to, you can either go to patreon.com/CMC and donate to the show like Lee Gibbons did, or you can become a YouTube member and hit the little join button.
Travis, no.
And if you hit that, you'll be able to use some of the custom emojis that exist that have like my emoji of the hipster. So about this, bitter, not as bitter as it used to be, because I've had like at least 5 sips.
Sweet.
It's stupid that that's sweet, but yes,
Well, it's sweet vermouth, and Campari is actually quite sweet.
Campari is sweet.
It's bitter too, but it's sweet.
Yeah, it's bitter and sweet. It's bittersweet. But the difference
This
is
is like a symphony of bitter and sweet.
wow. The problem is it's if you hand somebody who's never had a cocktail before and you said, look, this is a sweet drink, just like a painkiller, right? It's not like a painkiller. Probably the same level
But it's
of
got like
sweetness.
a fruit punchy look to it too.
Yeah,
So if you
right.
get that and say, "Oh, this is sweet,"
Yeah.
you really mess somebody up.
No,
But
so
if
is a Sazerac.
Yeah.
But it is sugary sweet once you get past the fact that it's got a blast of bitters. It's got that sweet vermouthy fortified wine taste. The gin comes through. The gin still keeps a lot of its herbal qualities, but they get blended into some of the Campari and the vermouth. Like, I think the gunpowder gin works fine here. I don't know if you can. I mean,
This is not a drink where the gin shines.
yeah, that's the problem. Like, you need like
This
a
is a drink
Dorchester
where the
or
other
a-
ingredients shine. The Campari and the vermouth
Southside.
shine on this.
Yeah,
Because I've used Punamez, I've used
all of the things.
sherry before. I've had like Harvey's Bristol Cream Sherry that I used as a substitute for the sweet vermouth. And that's where you start mixing up the flavor a little bit because you can't change out the Campari.
Right.
No.
There's a lot of different varieties of vermouth. There's a lot of different types of gin you can
Yeah.
use. So if you're doing something like this I think pretty much calls for a London Dry, but you could change it with an American gin or like a citrus forward gin or something like that and mix it up.
But you're still
You're going to lose the gin more than
you don't use the most expensive gin you find unless that's what you have. It is what it is. I can taste some of the herbal qualities of it. And I'm sure you can tell the difference if you put them side by side with like an American gin like New Amsterdam and be able to compare the two and get them. But if you're not doing that comparison, it's not gonna fucking matter. Both of them are gonna taste like a Negroni because Campari is center stage going, "Hi, I'm bitter in your fucking face."
I was thinking if this drink would be worthy of a deconstruction, and it may be by swapping out the vermouths, and then maybe swapping out the gins independent of each other. So you do like, Campari, Carpano Antica, and 3 different types of gins, or you do
Like Cokie Americano.
That's not gin.
I know. I'm talking about the sweet vermouth.
Yeah, you pick one sweet vermouth,
And
and then you vary the gins.
Yeah.
Or you pick one gin and vary the sweet vermouth, as
Right.
opposed
Or
to
you,
doing.
you could do a draft. The thing is, it's so much easier to change these because you're only going to get 2 or 3.
Well,
like
there's
sweet vermouth
a couple
options.
different ones because the Coche Americano has its own flavor. This has its own flavor.
Oh,
Punamez
Punamez,
is a lot
yeah.
more spicy. It's got a spicier flavor. Then you can just put sherry in there.
Did we do this?
I don't know. We've done a lot of shit. and I don't
Question of the
remember
day:
everything
did we
we've
do a
done.
deconstruction of the Negroni?
Yeah. Let me Google that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other question that somebody asked what type of camera we're using, I think it was on the rocks. This is a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K. Pocket Blackmagic PBMCC or something. I don't know, 4K. I don't know. There's words for it. Like, if you look 4-letter acronyms are really complicated.
FLAs.
Yes, 4-letter.
TLAs are self-describing. 4LAs are not.
Your thing
FLAs
down.
are not.
It's stuttering all over the place.
All right. That's it, my friends. Sidebar, more videos from us down below. The bartender starter kit from monsterix.com. Use coupon code ISOLATION and save yourself 15% until May 1st.
2020.
2020. That's it.
He just doesn't say 2020.
Teach you how to drink.
He just doesn't.